Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm a member of the Energy Group here at the Eco Village, and I wanted to talk to you about induction cooktops today. When I first moved into this house about 3 years ago, I had a freestanding gas oven, and I'd used induction previously and I loved it, mainly because it was so easy to keep clean and it was so responsive. And the other aspect is the health aspects. I wasn't filling my home with natural gas, or in this case LPG, and the combustion products of that, particularly when your head is this close and you're over a flame. I wanted to avoid that, the health impacts of that. So induction uses magnets to induce heat in the saucepan itself and in the food in the saucepan. So if you want to know if your existing cookware is suitable, you can just get a fridge magnet and stick it on, and if it sticks, it's fine. It means it's got iron in your cookware. Now, I got my cooktop secondhand off Marketplace, and it cost about $750, which is about a fifth of the price it would have been new, because it's a mealer 90 centimetre wide. You can get much cheaper models. IKEA has some great built-in cooktops, or you could just do an alert on Marketplace or Gumtree for the particular model you want, or even just induction, and then you'll pick up stuff as it gets listed. So in the case of this one, it's got 4 zones. It's got a large one, it's got 2 medium ones and a small one. I tend to use the small and the medium pretty much 95% of the time. Some models have zones that you can combine into one, so you might have like a large baking tray you want to cook gravy or something on, so you can combine 2 zones to make one larger zone in that case. So unlike gas, induction's not heating the air around the flame, nor is it heating the cooktop itself. It's only heating the saucepan and what's in it. So let's look at how long it takes to boil 1 litre of water. So I've got 1 litre of water here. I'll put it in my saucepan. Now I'm going to put it on boost mode and push start on my timer. So while we're waiting for that water to boil, let's talk about some of the other features that you'll get on some models. Many of them have boil over detection, so if they sense liquid on the glass, they will turn off that zone. This is great if you've put something on to cook and you forget about it, or you whip out to the clothesline to get something and something boils over in your absence, it'll turn off by itself. Many of them had child safety locks, so your toddler can't pull a chair up and turn the zone on. Without an open flame, they're also much safer than a gas cooktop, because someone can't accidentally throw a tea towel or something on top of the flame and set fire to the whole kitchen. Now, in terms of cleaning, I just wipe mine down after cooking, but if it does need a polish up every now and again, you can get special cleaners that you can use, which have got a slightly abrasive agent in them, and that will clean everything off. Because the cooktop's not actually cooking, it doesn't bake anything on, so unlike a gas cooktop where things actually get really baked on, it's just everything remains easy to wipe off. One of the drawbacks of induction is that the controls can be a bit tricky to use. So if you've got older members of the family who visit infrequently, they might struggle. I find it easy because I use it all the time, and it just becomes second nature. Okay, that water's now boiling, and it took about 3 minutes and 25 seconds. One of the drawbacks of induction cooktops is that they do need usually need a 32 amp separate circuit run from your switchboard, so you should check to see that you've got a spare slot in your switchboard before you think about converting. Some of them may not need that. You should check the installation instructions prior to purchase. The other thing is you do need some airflow between the bottom of the cooktop and the top of your oven, so you don't want your electronics in the cooktop to overheat. Because it's electric, and if you've got solar and you're cooking during the day, it will be using the electricity that's been generated by your solar panels, which, when you think about all of the resources invested in driving a truck full of LPG to refill the tank and then actually getting that LPG into the truck in the first place, and all of the infrastructure that requires, it's a huge difference between the two cooking in terms of sustainability. Now some people do worry about breaking the glass top. It's pretty tough, but you can break it. I have previously had a cooktop broken, but thankfully it was covered under the fixed glass aspect of my building insurance. So one thing to check is your building insurance to make sure that it will be covered under that. This one actually has a metal edge all the way around it, which gives it a bit more protection. The last one I had didn't have that metal edge, and someone dropped a saucepan on the edge of it and it put a big crack across it. But that was relatively easily repaired. An inexpensive way to get off gas and to go all electric cooking is to use a portable induction cooktop like this one from IKEA. It's only about $50. It just plugs into a normal power point. There's a whole range of other brands as well that you can get. And to replace your oven, you can just get a benchtop electric oven like this. And it has, you can grill, you can roast, you can cook with steam. So it can replace the gas oven that you've got. Because it's portable, you can also take it outside to cook on hot days, so you don't need to heat up your kitchen.